Hey my friend, welcome to another Monkey Mind session. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. My channel is all about stepping into the best version of yourself, holistic health, and yeah, that's why I love to talk about topics like mindfulness, meditation, manifestation, law of attraction, and so much more. I also share sometimes stories of my travelings and of the time where I was homeless and struggling with depression, anxiety, alcohol, drug addiction, and quite some more stuff. So it's a colorful mix, unscripted, and my mission is to encourage, to inspire, to help people leave their comfort zone behind, to face their fears, and to take responsibility for their own life and to become the best version of themselves. So this journey sometimes can feel a little bit lonely, and if you are struggling, if you feel alone, count me in as your friend. I'm here to support you. In today's video, I want to share with you a simple but very powerful mindfulness practice. It's to train your mindfulness, your awareness to become more conscious and to connect with your body, to leave your monkey mind behind and to go into your body and to connect with it. People use it for stress relief. So if you feel a lot of anxiety, stress, something like that, it's a beautiful technique which is very helpful. And yeah, also for many things, also if you are struggling to fall asleep or something like that. And first of all, I want to remind you, it's a mindfulness practice. It's about taking time for yourself. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, take a little bit of time, maybe, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. And yeah, so the technique is called 5-4-3-2-1 technique. And it's really simple. So, like I said, you take a little bit of time, you make yourself comfortable, and you start out with 5 things you can see. You start to name and speak out loud 5 things, one at a time. So it can be anything. It could be a chair, it could be the wall, it could be the carpet, whatever it might be. If you have found 5 things which you can see and you spoke it out loud, you move on. You next thing you will do is you name 5 things what you can hear. So again, it could be anything from traffic noise or your neighbors or the wind or whatever. Maybe you are at a very quiet spot. And if you are at a very quiet spot, congratulations, first of all. And no, but if you are at a very quiet spot, remind yourself to take time. It's not an exercise to rush through it. It's about taking time. And the more you focus on your senses, on, for example, hearing something, your body will help you. Something will show up most of the time. And maybe, I don't know, you start to get hungry and you can hear your stomach or something like that. But it's about taking time. Take time and listen closely. If you named 5 things which you can hear, you go on and you start to name you start to name 5 things you can feel. So again, it could be the temperature of your feet. Maybe you have warm, very warm feet, or very cold feet, or there is a difference in temperature from your feet and to your chest, or maybe it's a slight breeze of wind or something on your skin, and or anything else. So again, it's about taking time and to really feel into it. If you have done this, you start all over again. But now you just name 4 things you can see. And of course, if you start over again, it's getting a little bit more difficult. And that's why we need to take time, because the more attention we pay to our senses, like seeing something, something new could pop up, and it's about taking time. If there is really, really, really nothing else, you can move on with the same things you saw before, but the practice is about taking time and um, listen to your body and to connect with your senses. So I believe you can find 4 things more. So you named out loud 4 things again you can see, and now you move on. You name 4 things you can hear. And again, you take time and listen very closely. If you struggle to fall asleep, but you now fall asleep, congratulations, you have done it. See you tomorrow. And so you listen closely and name 4 things you can hear. You speak it out loud. So now you move on again to 4 things you can sense. And that's the practice. It's you continue with it. If you found 4 things which you can feel, you start over again and make the same game with 3 things, with 2 things, and with 1 thing. Then you are finished. And it's really, really, I really love this technique. It brings me back into the present moment, and I focus just on this practice. I focus at one sense at a time, and it really helps me to ground myself, to connect with my body, and yeah, to just after this practice, I feel so relaxed in the present moment, and I feel a lot of more peace and a lot more karma. So I can highly, highly recommend it. And like I said, it's like every technique. It's about to learn certain techniques, some techniques that if you have a lot of stress or stuff going on, that you can choose of different techniques you learned, and over time you will get better. This stuff will go into your subconscious mind, and before you know it, before you if you train it a little bit, your subconscious mind will remind you of it automatically. If you feel more stress or something like that, your body will remind you and will give you this idea to maybe it's time to make a practice, maybe it's time to go for a walk, maybe it's time to take a few deep, deep breaths, and maybe to exhale a little bit longer than you inhale. That really slows down your brain waves, makes you more relaxed. So that's my message and for today, what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you all have a blessed day, a wonderful day. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you want to support my channel, hit the like button, and you could write the word mindfulness in the comment section. It would really help me out with the algorithm. Or, of course, anything else. Feel free to ask anything or share your experience with the technique, or maybe you know other techniques. Feel free to share anything in the comment section. So, again, thank you so much for spending time with me, and see you in the next video.